For Illinois first-time homebuyers, there's up to $25,000 in down payment help sitting on the table, and most people never claim it. I'm Sam Thompson, author of the Strategic First-Time Homebuyer, and I've helped thousands of buyers land their first home. Here's how to grab your share. All right, here's what I'm going to cover with you in the video. First, I'll explain how down payment assistance actually works. I'll explore common patterns that show up across every program. Then I'll get into the ground rules, eligibility, and process end to end for each program. I'll show you how programs layer to stretch your benefits further, and then I'll cover the next steps. So there are grants or there are loans. With grants, it's free money if you qualify up front. The catch is funding is less available, and you need a property under contract to get your foot in line. Then there are loans. There are three types of loans. There's repayable. That's your traditional loan that you pay back with interest. There's deferred. That usually comes with no interest or monthly payments, but it's due when you sell, refinance, or move out of the home. Then there's forgivable loans. That's usually wiped clean if you stay in the home for a certain amount of time. Okay, so some common patterns between these programs is first, there are purchase price limits. So most programs will cap the home price, and this varies by county and by program. Second, there are income limits. So your household income has to fall under a set threshold to qualify. And I'll show you what that looks like. At HUDuser.gov, you have each state listed here. And we'll use Alabama for an example. Here you've got the chart. When you look at the low income row, that's usually the cap. And so like one person in Anniston, Oxford area, you've got 41,550 for that area for one person. And then it goes up depending on how many people live in the home. So that's usually where your income limits will land. Next, the programs usually require you take a course, and that's usually just online. And then last, you have to work with an approved lender. All right, if we jump into this guide that I made for you at noobhomebuyer.com/DPA, then you find your state, we'll click on Illinois, and it runs through every program. So here we've got some of the details, and then we've got the website for more information on each of these. So we'll start at the top. The Illinois Housing Development Authority Access programs, they have several programs here, all bundled up into this one landing page. So they'll provide up to $10,000 in down payment and closing costs assistance. You need a minimum 640 credit score, and the income limits vary by county and size. So some programs are forgivable and some require repayment depending on your status as a first-time buyer or your income limit. The income that you make. The Chicago Homebuyer Assistance Program offers up to 7% for down payment and closing costs. You have to purchase within the city, and it depends on your income, but they'll forgive this after a set period as well. So more information on that website. The Cook County Down Payment Assistance Pilot Program launched in June of 2024. This provides up to $25,000 or 5% of the home's purchase price, whatever's less. Oh man, it's fully been allocated as of June 2025, but we can click on here and see if they've got, okay. Yeah, it says applications are closed right now. So this one's not going at the moment. And sometimes you'll see this happen a lot where funding will be available for a set amount of time, and then the funds get depleted and you have to wait again until the next year. So that's the hard thing with these programs. With Lake County, there's not a lot of information here. So let's see if they give more information on the website. Okay, so here we've got up to $14,000, and it's got a lot of the details and the income limits as well. So I'll let you guys explore that. But up to $14,000, check out the income limits and everything. Will County offers up to $25,000 as a 0% deferred second mortgage. Now, remember, those are due only when you sell, refinance, or move out of the home within, before the set period. Actually, I'm sorry, not before the set period. That's normally for forgivable loans, but with a 0% deferred second mortgage, it's always going to be due. And that's just when you sell, move, or refinance. With Kane County, they'll offer $10,000 at a 0% deferred loan as well. At Moline, they'll offer up to $7,100, which is forgivable over 5 years. The income limit is at 80% of the area median income, and you have to bring at least $1,000. At Normal, they'll offer up to $5,000. This is forgivable after 5 years. Alton, they'll give up to $5,000, 0% interest. It's forgiven over 5 years. And that does it for these programs. All right, so I'll want to cover what stacking assistance looks like. This is combining programs or layering programs on top of each other so you can further stretch your benefits. I have to talk about lien position because this will determine if you can stack more than one program on top of each other. So lien position is every loan has a place in line for repayment, and that place in line is called lien position. So, for example, there's your first mortgage, there's a second mortgage, and a third mortgage. If you sell the home, there's the first mortgage gets paid back first, then the second mortgage, then the third mortgage. So, say you sell for less than what you owe between all three of these mortgages, then this third mortgage holder, they get cut out of getting repaid. So lenders and down payment assistance programs will look at this in terms of riskiness. So for a first mortgage, that's normal. Second mortgage, that's also normal. It's not as risky, but third mortgage is risky. So it will a lot of programs will not give you the assistance if they land in the third mortgage position. But there are a lot of programs that do. So it depends county by county, program by program. Now, what is easy to stack is a grant, because a grant doesn't need a lien position. They don't need to get repaid. So if you're going to stack anything, it would be a grant on a grant would be easy. A grant with a loan would be easy. Two loans together would be a little bit more difficult. So that covers that. Let's go back to my down payment assistance guide, and we'll pull up Alabama for an example. But your very next step would be connecting with the down payment assistance team, because earlier we covered that each program needs to be can only be accessed by an approved lender. And something else that would help is having a real estate agent that's also familiar with the programs. So if you want to get in contact with the down payment assistance team, with a lender that has access and a realtor that understands the program, then click here and it'll have you fill out the form and we'll get you connected. I'll see you on the next video.
Let's go buy a house.